Right then, hello and welcome back to Forza Motorsport 2 and the 1000th video on the channel. Yeah, it might not seem a lot, but when you're editing all these, it is a hell of a lot of work. Anyway, to mark the occasion for the 1000th upload, I did mention on the first episode of Forza Motorsport 3 that I used to run a league on this game with PT Cruisers, and I called it the Cruiser Krew. I did post a little video link as well of a video that was recorded by one of the league members, Lucky Git, his name was, yeah, that was 17 years ago. And to mark the occasion, I've recreated the livery that I used for the Cruiser Krew League. Where is it? There it is. So yes, back in all of its glory. The rims are slightly different. But yeah, my username back then was MushyP1986, so that is why some of the older videos on this channel had the Mushy username, or the nickname. So yeah, not too bad. It didn't take long to remake this livery either. So yeah, with that, we're going to go on to the next championship then. We're going back to the professional series. And we're going to the World Trophy of Classy, or the Classy World Trophy. So yeah, this is going to be 5 races again, starting at Tsukuba, the full circuit, then going to Mugello Short, then going to Silverstone Grand Prix Circuit, Suzuka Circuit West, and then finishing off at New York Circuit Reverse. So yeah, nice one. So again, we still need to reach driver level 40 to finish off the, what was it, the rivalry face-off, or whatever it is, because we've got 2 more championships to do on that one, and I'm just trying to get the driver levels as quickly as possible, so that's why I'm doing some of these championships out of order, but yeah, it should make life a little bit easier. Anyway, we're going to be starting on pole position. Davis is second, Rossi, Takahashi, Williams, Evans, Sato, and Watanabe is starting at the back. Ah, this is a blast from the past. Bloody hell. Right, away we go. And we'll get the whole shot from Davis. Doesn't really sound too beefy, this machine. But then I couldn't put many upgrades on it to keep it in the C class. Let's have a look on the outside view. Yeah, the rear end is slightly different, but the logo is exactly as I made it back in the day. I needed to use the video for reference because there were a few things I'd actually forgotten about, but yeah, everyone back in the league had the exact same car, the exact same livery, but just different colours. And they would have their name emblazoned on the sides and rear. But yeah, it was great fun. I mean, the setup that we used, the car only had 3 gears. And we primarily used it for the shorter Sidewinder tracks, where we would do 100 lap enduros. And it was great fun. I think we had 10 people in the league. Of course, you can only have 8 people on track at any one time, but yeah, I mean, we had, who were the drivers? They were really close friends, but I lost touch with them after the Xbox One was released, and they all went to the new hardware. But we had Elsid, we had Bubble Burst, Lucky Gits, oh god, who else? B-Boy, I think, was one of them as well. Yeah, right, good group of lads they were. And every single night without fail, every time I'd finish work, we'd just jump on Forza 2, and yeah, it was an absolute blast. And like I said, my fondest memory of racing with those guys back then was when the DLC came out for Road America. It was the first time any of us had raced on there, so after you get the long straight going into the very tight left-hander, we all crashed off, and we were just in fits. We could not stop laughing for about 5 minutes at just how stupid it was. But it was really, really good fun. I really miss those days as well. And it's a shame that, you know, I couldn't get an Xbox One console because, you know, I could have carried on racing with them on like Forza 5 and this, that and the other, but oh well. things happen, friends come and go. But it would be nice if they got in touch again, but I highly doubt that'll be happening anytime soon. Yeah. Looking at this livery, it's just waves of nostalgia. And just really, really fond memories. Lovely. Oh yeah, I did fix... Oh no, I didn't fix it. I was going to say I did clean the controller again and see if I could fix the button for the double inputs, but no, it's still doing it. Oh well. It is an old controller. I mean, this controller that I'm using is the original from 2006 when I first got my console. So, I mean, it's... You know, it still works, it's just the buttons are a little bit iffy. Which is to be expected from years and years of use and abuse. But yeah, what I'll do, I'll post the link again. If anyone hasn't seen it yet, I'll post a link of the video that Lucky Git did upload 17 years ago. It's crazy to think about. I remember when he first posted it and we were in a little chat and he was like, oh yeah, just have a look at this video. I posted it, and of course he recorded it from his mobile phone, which, you know, how things were back then, because none of us had a capture card. And yeah, it was just all of us going around Nissan Speedway, having a laugh. But yeah, I'll post that video in the comments as well, so you can go and check it out. So yeah, if people are wondering, if they've looked through older videos and they're wondering, oh, you know, why does it say mushy on like the intro and stuff like that, when I used to have an intro video to start with. So going back to 2006, me and the same group of lads, we used to play Project Gotham Racing. And back then we were saying, oh, if we had one of these supercars, what kind of add-ons would we have as, you know, as standard for the car? So, you know, they would say the usual, like a massive stereo system or turbos, this, that and the other. And back then, I was very partial to mushy peas, the foodstuffs. So, as a joke, I just said, oh, I'm just going to have a mushy pea dispenser on the dashboard so I can eat on the go. And I can't remember if it was Elsid or if it was Bubbleburst who said, oh, you should definitely change that as your gamer tag. And I did. I was known as Mushy P 1986 for many, many, many years. And that nickname stuck until, you know, I decided to get rid of it a couple of years ago. Because I just felt it was a little bit immature. So, because this channel was known as Mushy Gaming, which sounds really pathetic saying it now, but yeah, so that is the story of how the whole Mushy moniker came about. So that was 2006, and I eventually retired that name, what, 2 years ago? So yeah, he had a good run. Now, there's a couple of people who have known me as Mushy for so many years that they just call me that anyway, so... And I don't mind. But... And again, you know, that is the main primary reason I run this channel and the second channel. Is... Sometimes these games really do give you that sense of nostalgia, and you reminisce about, you know, what you were doing back in those days, you know, playing these games, you know, you making friends online and this, that and the other. And that is why I decided to run these channels, you know, just to give people that sense of nostalgia again. Because I had a comment on the second channel, and they're like, oh, the input sound effects from when you go into menus, and you know, that just takes me back to my childhood. And it's really, really cool hearing or reading these stories from other people about, you know, how they reminisce of days gone by. So yeah, and when I do hear stories like that, it makes it all the more worthwhile. So that's why I do it. And there we go. Race 1 is complete. Handbrake turn across the line. Perfect. And we'll save that replay. So fastest lap then was a 1:02.011. So we were 2 seconds faster, 2.5 seconds faster than anybody else. So yeah, I think I overdid it with the upgrades, but we are going to reach level 38 during this championship. I will do a few more of these professional events and some of the other factory spec races as well, just to build up our driver level. Because again, once we reach level 40, then I can then just do all the championships in order, because it won't take long to get to level 45, which is a cut-off on some of the other championships as well. And then level 50 would be pretty much easy enough, because the money that you get for the later championships is just going to be that much bigger anyway. Anyway, Cruiser Krew, off we go. Goodbye. Oh, does help if I change gear, I suppose. I did do a bit of a boo-boo as well on Forza Motorsport 3. Now, I put a custom message as the loading screen tip, which says, you know, if you do enjoy what I do, then, or it takes a lot of time, effort, patience to make these videos, so please consider giving the video a like, because it's always appreciated. And I didn't realise I put a spelling mistake in always. I put all wats. So the first 5 episodes of Forza Motorsport 3 is going to have it is all wats appreciated. So yeah, whoops. Oh well. These things were meant to try us, I suppose. Not a very fast machine. 125, no, 124. And this thing doesn't have any racing tires either, so I mean, it's not fast enough for racing tires, really. I mean, the grip level is good enough for what the power output is. Another thing I've noticed about Forza 3 when using the cockpit cam as well, I don't know again if it's my console that is, you know, not behaving as well as it should, but the shadows in car, they're supposed to go over the arms and hands, you know, but they keep flicking as if they're like being turned on or off. So sometimes the shadows don't work in the car at all, or they don't work on the arms. So I don't know if that's a lens that needs cleaning, or if it might be just a disc, or if the console is just, you know, giving up the ghost. I am planning on taking the console down CEX at some point, because they actually do a refurbishment service. So you can take your Xbox 360 console down, and they'll pretty much rebuild it with new stuff. Make it pretty much as good as new again. Because, again, this console is the original from 2006 as well, so... You know, it's almost 20 years old and it still works absolutely fine. No problems with it. Apart from, again, like, the assets not loading properly or... You know, just the usual thing. But I've not really had any problems with it at all. And the same goes for my original PlayStation 1 console, the PSX. That's the original console that I got back in 1995 or 96 or whatever. And it still works. Absolutely fine, no problems at all. So I always take care of all of my consoles and make sure that they're in good working order. Same with my discs as well. I always make sure that they're in pristine condition. I did buy a game off eBay for the PS2. And the son of a bitch put it on as, oh, in mint condition. And I got it through the post and it was like someone had cleaned it with a Brillo pad. You couldn't see the disc for scratches. It was atrocious. I did get in touch with eBay and said, look, he sold me this, said it was in mint condition. And, yeah, it's like it's been in a fight with a terrier. Luckily, I got my money back, but... Yeah, cheeky bastards on eBay, they try and pull a fast one. Where they say it's, oh, in very good working order, or it's in mint condition, and it is, you know, in tatters. I honestly don't. I wouldn't have the balls to advertise something on eBay is in really good condition when it is in fact a broken mess. That is, I really don't understand the mentality of some people. But then that is just the internet in general, isn't it? But yeah, I thought, you know, this car, give it one final outing with the Cruiser Krew livery. And then it'll be retired for good. Unless, you know, I do eventually get an updated Xbox console with Forza Motorsport 7 or 6 or however many there are these days. And reignite the League. I don't know. But that is not going to happen anytime soon because, again, I don't own a newer Xbox. I mean, I still haven't even opened my PlayStation 5 that I got for Christmas last year. Not the Christmas just gone, the Christmas before. So, yeah, I haven't even opened the box. Because, I don't know. I don't know why. I've just been too busy with these older games, I guess. Anyway, race 2 down, and we'll do the usual again. Handbrake it and reverse it across the line. Perfect. And we shall move on to race number 3. And there we go, level 38. And new models in the Pagani dealership. And Cruiser level 4, almost at level 5. Right, Silverstone Grand Prix. I don't know why they don't use the national circuit. Because they're using a shorter circuit for the other races, but nope. Go straight into the Grand Prix layout. But it's all good. Right, jump straight in. 3, 2, 1, go! Oh, Davis has actually got the jump on us this time. In his Chrysler. That's right, we'll get him going through Maggots and Beckett's, because the AI are really pathetically slow going through this section. There we go, that was really difficult. My Chrysler is better than yours, bugger off. Another thing I forgot to add onto this livery is on the back of the original cars there was an UR on the rear boot lid, and that's because I'm from, you know, the southwest of the United Kingdom, so the West Country, and again they all sound a bit like farmers, and one of the stereotypical quotes of a farmer is UR, so I put that on the back of the original Cruiser Krew PT Cruisers. But I thought, you know, I won't bother doing that. I'll just put the main logo on the boot lid instead. Because I'm only going to be using this once, so I don't really want to put too much effort into it because, again, it's pointless. It's just for a little bit of nostalgic fun for me personally. Onto the hangar straight. Look at that. Just blasting away from Davis. Rossi, not doing very well. Down in third place. Oh, there was another thing as well I didn't notice. I'm not sure if it's one of the later videos of Forza 3. But it does come up with a little tooltip about Rossi. And they do say it's a him, so it's his rivals, this, that, and the other. So yeah, where they brought in the reveal that Rossi is a woman, yeah, so that must be his daughter, which is what some of the theories were floating around with. Or I don't know. I don't know. Answers on a postcard, please. I will still call Rossi a woman. Just because it is hardwired into my brain. Okay, 2 laps to go. The time of 2:06.236. Are we faster on our split time? And we'll find out shortly. Yeah, by 0.4 of a second. Cool. Lost a bit of time there though. Went a bit too wide going through Brooklands. And here as well. Bit of a messy Luffield, but 438 still. Didn't really lose much. And 512, okay. No, way too much understeer. I don't think we're going to be up on time. No, Christ, no. 888. Way down. It was a bit of a messy lap though. I was making a lot of mistakes. There we go. 3 wins out of 3 so far. Pulled it back a little bit though. It was 888, now it's 705. But, oh well. A victory is a victory at the end of the day. And we'll move on to the penultimate round. So there are 27,000. Thank you very much. And almost at the 5th car level. So not bad at all. Right, Suzuka West. One shouldn't be too bad. Well, none of them are going to be too bad. I keep saying, oh, it shouldn't be too bad, but we're going to win regardless because our car is a lot better than the other Chrysler that Davis is driving, the Crossfire SRT6. 2, 1, go. Yeah, just blocked Davis at the start. Oh, he did try and cut back though. And again, the audio crackling. Annoying as hell. Okay, 1 lap down. 4 to go. Already pulling out a gap of over 200 meters. And a lap time of 1:27.6. Pull back a little bit of time on the second sector. And, oh, only by 8/100ths of a second. Not sure about where we lost the time. It was definitely in the last sector though. Probably going through Spoon Curve with the understeer of the car. Okie dokie, final lap. Yeah, we're losing a crap ton of time going through the last sector. Oh, it doesn't matter now anyway because, yeah. 3.731 of a penalty. I tried to handbrake it around the corner, but of course front wheel drive cars not the greatest of drifting. There we go. One more victory. 40 points in the bank. And that audio popping is still driving me batshit insane. Anywho, right, save the replay, please. It's so much easier to save replays on this game as well compared to 3. You have to keep putting in a bloody name. It's stupid. Anyway, 40 points then. One more race to go. 201,000 credits to go until we reach level 39. So still a ways away from continuing on with the main championships lower down. Anyway, New York, the final round, 7 laps. And that'll be another championship wrapped up. Which is fan-bloody-tastic. Okie dokie. Yeah, there you go. You can see in the background there some of the buildings were a little slow to load in. Yeah, that's an issue when the console is aging not too well. So it's probably the laser that needs to be refurbished, or it could just be a bit of overheating. I'm not sure. But I have noticed as well, looking back on some replays, that occasionally the track is not loaded in, so it's just see-through. But again, that is a problem. Some people say it could be because of a scratched disc as well. But, oh well. The game still works, that's the main thing, I suppose. Like I said, in the future I will take the console down to CEX to get refitted and refurbished and cleaned and everything else. Oh, that was a exceptionally bad crackle that time. Crossfire. Trying to come up on the inside, or the outside I should say. And does it with relative ease. Oh, I was hoping he was going to go into the pit wall then. But no. It's okay, we're faster. Well, we're not faster, we're better in the corners though. So what's our top speed we get here? 25, 26, 27, 28, not close enough to 130. I did give Forza 4 a test the other day as well, and yep, everything works, all the DLC works. I've got all the DLC on that game apart from one, which was the September Pennzoil pack. So yeah, one of the cars that you got with that car pack was the GMC van. And I'm a bit gutted because I have every other DLC for that game apart from that one. Of course, with Marketplace being down, there's no way I can get that DLC anymore. I have tried finding an email for Turn 10 Studios to see if there is any way of me getting that missing DLC, but I've not heard anything back. So yeah, sadly I'm going to be missing the Pennzoil pack for Forza 4, but then I am missing the DLC for this game as well. So well, it's all good. Just means I'm missing a few championships and a few cars, that's all. I do have all the DLC for Forza Motorsport 3 though, so that is a complete game, which is great. And I think that series will run for 220 episodes, because that is how many championships there are. That crackling and popping where the audio sounds like it is like a vinyl record which just crackles. It's like the needle is picking up a load of dirt and debris and detritus. I mean, it may not notice so much on these videos. Well, you heard the crackles there probably. Because I have the game audio down a lot lower than my voice audio, obviously, but on the second channel, you hear it very clearly, because of course I'm not talking over the footage. So it's just purely the game audio, and you can hear it crystal clear. Oh, someone's lost a wing mirror. Call it a wing mirror, it's not on the wings. It's on the door, so it's a door mirror, but... old habits and all that. Oh, actually got a fastest lap time. 107.424. And there we go. That is the championship wrapped up. Nice and simple. And there's a car in front as well. One more lap, we probably would have lapped him. There we go. Save that replay. God, my driver is thick. I'm just going to slowly, casually drive into the wall. There we go. 173,000 then before we reach level 39. But that is it for the Class E. No, it's not Class E, is it? It's the Class C Championship. And we've been given the 2004 Audi number 8 Audi ABT TT-R. It's a bit of a mouthful. An extra 40,000 as well. Ah, yes. The apt. The good old apt. Audi TT for the DTM. Way back in the day. But yeah, there we go then. So the Class B Raw trophy will be coming up next. Again, I'm going to do as many of these as possible up to maybe Class A. Just to get up to level 40 with the driver, so we can then carry on from there. But yes, that is it for now. And I will be officially retiring the good old Cruiser Krew once and for all. So yeah, I'm going to leave it for now. Thank you very much for watching, as always. And I will see you all next time. Take care, stay safe, and bye for now.